All right, everybody. Hello, welcome to Ramblings episode 13, featuring that guy, JP, and I guess that
Pointed
guy's
tequila in.
on your screen, not on my screen.
Oh.
So JP's over there, Keelan's over there.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome, JP.
What's up?
Welcome.
Welcome,
Nice to
welcome.
finally have you on.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
talked about this
so-
for a while now.
Well, what has it been, like a month?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so it's basically the same thing that happens with every like project that I start or say I'm going to start. Like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pull my webcam out. I'm gonna hook it up, right, and then I can hop on the podcast, right? But it doesn't happen for like a month, you know.
Dude, yeah, like,
kind of like
it's
how
like-
this was born.
you know,
well,
like
yeah,
when,
I
when your
mean,
wife
there's-
asks you to do
there's-
something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Nikki has a shelf for some plants upstairs that she's been wanting me to put up for almost a year.
Hell
So-
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the old adage where you're like, you know, like when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. There's no need to remind me every 6 months about it. All right.
yeah. Lynn tore out the deck up front like a little over a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that was even there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
you did
she-
tell me about that.
She pulled that out like a little over a year ago. Fucking middle of June, end of June. Finally got it done. Like
Yeah.
poured concrete. And
Remember that one
everything.
week he didn't play with us because he's pouring the concrete?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
I cannot believe we just fucking like literally rambled and stumbled upon this, but that is a great fucking topic. So
Hell yeah.
home improvement projects that we've been working on and shit like that, right? So you're talking about the deck, right? yeah,
Yeah, all of
yeah,
that.
the room. So
oh
well,
wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, missing walls and all. So what's the plan for the basement? You're in the basement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the plan for the basement?
So we're gonna move the non-existent wall that I showed you. Gonna move that like
Yeah.
4 feet towards me, and block that off, and then make the little room or make that little space right there into a
Yeah.
little storage room slash get to the freaking water softener and AC unit. So
Oh, so
Okay.
utility room.
yeah.
Utility
Yeah.
and storage room.
Yeah,
But
so
we have another
we-
utility room, like utility closet, on the other side of
Yeah, that makes sense.
on the other side
Yeah.
of that wall.
Yeah, so
Ah.
my utility closet is actually just right over here on the other side of this wall, and we have a storage room that you go out the door down the hallway just a bit. You go past the freaking the spare bedroom, and then
Yep.
we have like a storage closet. It's a fucking huge one. The people we bought the house from, they actually built up some shelves made out of 2x4s and fucking plywood that go floor to fucking ceiling, and
Nice.
there's
Like that?
enough space. Yeah, basically like that. And there's enough space in between each shelf that you can throw totes and shit
Yep.
in all of them.
Perfect.
We got
Nice.
like the fucking Christmas tree. We got, you know, all that storage shit. You know, the shit you only use once a year. The shit that's just nostalgic that you want to keep that you never fucking use. Like all that shit in there.
So our Christmas tree
Nice.
that we have right now is a hand-me-down. Like
Oh,
they
yeah?
found it at the dump.
Nothing wrong with that. There's a difference between hand me down and found at the dump.
No, we didn't
Yeah.
find
Very
it.
different things.
Somebody found it at the dump
We
and then
did.
gave it to us. So it's all right.
Oh,
Well, so
So it
when,
is a
when you,
hand-me-down.
Hugh, when you bought the house, was the basement like unfinished and you're working through finishing it, or?
No, all of it looked like that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can confirm. I've seen it. Can confirm.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I tore that shit out.
Yeah. Okay, that makes
Fast.
sense.
As
Yeah,
soon as,
well,
as soon as I moved
the
into
entirety. I'm in the basement in my office. The entirety of our basement looks like this: gray walls, white trim, white doors. Like
Better
carpet.
than that background.
Yeah. That old like shit, fucking 80s wood, fucking fake wood. Like,
yeah, like quarter-inch shit. Yeah,
oh yeah,
I tore that out and just threw it in the backyard. It was out there for like 6 months.
yeah.
Just getting snakes and shit. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, Lynn was starting a fire right next to it, so
Ah, there you go.
That'll get them to come out nice and quick.
Oh yeah.
oh,
Not like
fuck.
them trying to inhabit your home next somehow.
God, I hope not. I really hope not.
Yeah, we
I hate
actually
snakes.
just had our water heater started making this fucking crazy ass
Oh,
like
no.
buzzing noise. Yeah. While I was at work today, so I actually had to come home from work early to tear apart the fucking water heater. Well, not necessarily the water heater itself, but so the exhaust like blower, right? That just vents all the exhaust out and blows it all out. So the fucking fan on that like shredded itself.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
So you love it when
So
that happens when your shit
So-
shreds itself.
yeah, I was like, son of a bitch. So looking around like all the local like HVAC and plumbing stores and shit like that, nobody keeps that type of fucking part in stock, which blows my fucking mind. Because like the whole fucking fan and motor system you would think goes out relatively often on people's fucking water heaters, but no,
Thing.
nobody keeps it in fucking stock. So I had to order that shit off Amazon and get it expedited. So we're gonna be sitting here for fucking 2+ days without fucking hot water.
Oh fuck.
Yikes.
Hey,
Oh,
Get
time to
back
shower
there.
at the gym.
Back to fucking Afghan showers, bud.
There we
so
go.
that's what my AC units look like on the inside of here, inside of the house part.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all
it's frozen.
ice.
Oh,
ice.
yeah.
Dude, like it was trying to keep up with keeping it at like 80, and it just wasn't doing
Jesus.
it. Yeah,
Damn.
that's why I
You should have like you can buy like the foam wrap for that. Because the reason it freezes up like that is because like it's so cold and the air outside is so warm that it condensates and freezes.
that was inside my house.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's
Yeah,
the
same thing.
Yeah,
So if you insulate wrap that bitch, it'll fucking take care of that, and it'll keep
Oh, yeah.
it from fucking freezing up. It'll keep the compressor from freezing up like that.
yeah. It was
Like,
Pretty sure you can find those things at the dollar store too.
fuck you, Keelan.
well, they actually have
Like the pool
like,
noodles.
you know-
Specialized.
no, like you can get like expanding foam, like the spray, and just spray that shit, just a couple like lines around each side of it, and it'll stick right fucking to it. It'll expand up a little bit, and it'll completely coat it.
That's like the part that froze like that is like the outside of your AC. You know, that type of material.
Yeah.
So
So it's almost like like a tin.
yeah,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
if you scrape on it, it'll like fuck it all up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd say just grab some of that fucking like just foam. Yeah, literally like spray foam insulation in a fucking can, and just
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that when it freezes
Yeah.
up again next, because hopefully it fucking doesn't.
You want to
Yeah,
do
well,
it before it freezes up.
before it freezes up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that means, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Bigger honeydew list for later. Got it.
Yeah.
Masochist. Got
Yep.
it. Yeah, I don't have a honeydew list, not anymore. Now that I've moved into a place where everything's taken care of, and I don't have to take care of everything.
Well, you guys are renting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
just got
big
chores
move.
around the house.
Yeah, I say big move. How's all that shit going on?
I mean, you've been moved in, settled in, just living for a while now. I mean, we actually moved in within an hour and a half.
Really?
Get everything unloaded from our 24-foot U-Haul.
Nice.
Everything was inside the house in an hour and a half.
Nice.
I was
it,
drenched in sweat.
was it just you two?
Yep, just us two.
Wow.
What the
Okay.
hell did you call
Uh,
JP or Jeffrey?
Yeah, shit. Well,
I didn't
I
wanna-
literally just got Keelan's number from the thread you started with the two of them.
So actually, I do want to say when that thread came through, it said JP and Hugh on my end. So I've had it for a while now, and I could have sworn I
Oh,
messaged
what
you,
the hell?
and
Oh,
you
you know what
didn't
that
add
was?
it.
You know what that was? When we were fucking schmammered out
Yeah.
at the bar for Hugh's wedding, I gave you my number and Nikki's number, I'm pretty sure. And you
Yep.
added them in. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
That makes sense.
Uh,
100% makes sense. Yeah, I saw that come up. I'm all like, oh hey, it's JP.
I literally didn't have your number added, so I was like, that's got to be Keelan. So I just fucking
You just went with
added
it?
in. Yeah.
Just roll with it.
Yeah, well, you're
Keelan,
talking
yeah.
about the podcast. So I was like, I mean, obviously, it's got to be fucking Hugh.
Yeah.
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 So, Keelan, You are still in my phone as Kiwi.
Okay.
That's how we were. Like, I got introduced to him. What, 6 years ago?
Oh yeah, everybody. Yeah, when everybody was introducing me as
Kiwi.
that,
Yeah.
yes.
Everyone introduced him as Kiwi. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
It was my stage name.
Yeah.
Well, stagehand.
No,
name,
it
not
was
stage
it was
name.
a stage name.
yeah,
It could be my stage name.
It is. You know, Kiwi because it's a fuzzy butthole. You know.
Or I'm rolling around with a couple of kiwis between my legs.
Yeah, could be that.
It's better than watermelons. Haven't hurt.
Dude, we'll just start fucking calling you Skittles.
Only if I can be called Sour Skittles.
Ooh, there you go.
I could be what I love.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh shit, dude, we're already 10 minutes into this.
Well, I mean, it's gonna go.
Don't keep track of time. How dare you?
Dude, I just looked up.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold up. So this last weekend was 4th of July weekend. All right.
Okay.
So the whole COVID thing really. So we moved into the house in July of last year, right? So it's right at
You've
the year
already
mark
been there
us
for a
moving.
year?
Yeah, well, not fully a year, but right around the year mark, right? We moved in the end of July last year. So the whole COVID thing, it kicked off in like February and March last year. So we haven't had any sort of like housewarming party or having anybody fucking come over, you know, like basically at all the entire time we've been here. So like everything's kind of opened back up, and you know, in the Midwest at least, I mean Iowa specifically, but
Oh, we never closed down in
Everything-
South Dakota.
we never closed down here, but they instituted like mask mandates and all that kind of shit. And, like I haven't
yeah.
worn a mask in like a month. Like
I haven't
I
worn
have
a
to
mask.
every day.
I haven't worn a mask in
Yeah.
like 2 hours.
yeah, I haven't worn a mask in a month. Like I haven't seen somebody in a mask in almost as long. Like
Jesus.
everything's just wide the fuck open back here in Iowa again. So, that being said, like we were like, we want to fucking do it up. We want to, you know, spend a bunch of money on fireworks. We want to get everybody over to see the house that hasn't been over to see the house in the last year because we never really got to do like a housewarming type thing. So we invited tons of friends and family and shit like that over. We launched off a fuck ton of fireworks, right? Like
Nice.
we spent like $300 on fireworks just ourselves. And then we had, you know, a bunch of the people that came over bring fireworks and just kind of added to the pile. So, that being said, we grabbed a bunch of the small cakes and we're like, oh, they're small cakes. We'll just fucking, like, I grabbed a strip of scrap plywood that I had. It was like 6 feet long, something like that. Lined up a bunch of fireworks on it. You know, there's like 4 of us lighting fireworks off, so we got 4 fucking little cakes and lit them off. First one went fucking great. We're like, fuck yeah, let's grab some more. Grab 4 more, light it on, or set them on there. All 4 of us light them off, and then one tipped over because like the percussion of like all of them fucking going off at the same time. One tipped over, shot a fucking firework, hit the house like 6 feet above the LP tank. We're all like, oh fuck, oh shit, right? And then they're like, yo, y'all should like, because we have our property is just about it's just shy of 3 acres. It's like 2.6, 2.7 acres or some shit like that. So they're like, y'all need to go the fuck out in the yard, like way out there, and launch from there. And we're like,
Oh, dude, that's fucking great.
yeah,
Let's
like,
do
all right,
that.
cool, sounds good. Like, so we don't change the strategy at all. We're still lighting the same amount of fucking fireworks off this little ass plank. So the very next volley that we light off, one tips over and starts shooting the fireworks at us. And we're all like fucking running left and right, bobbing, ducking, dodging the fucking. Oh shit! Like,
Beer in hand, I'm guessing.
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, actually, I had a glass of bourbon in my hand at that point in time. But I was like, oh, fuck! Like it shot like three fucking one, like, you know, 3 shots directly at my uncle, like back to back. And this motherfucker's like hopscotching around, dodging fucking fire, like just. Everybody at
Oh
the
my
house,
God.
you can hear everybody at the house like 100 yards away, just, oh my God! And we're over here just dying laughing, like
shit.
fucking giggling like schoolgirls, right? It was fucking hysterical. Like,
Oh my God,
the
dude.
funniest fucking shit. Like, nobody even got hit. Nobody got hit. Nobody got burned. Nobody fucking singed any
Nice.
hairs. Nobody fucking nothing, right? But it was the most fucking fun I've had in a while. Like, holy shit.
Very
Fucking
nice.
awesome.
Like, it was so much fun.
So this weekend, one of my buddies who I used to work with came into town. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go golfing. You know, something that we're both pretty shitty at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We went to the golf course like a mile away from my house. Fucking got to the second tee box and saw smoke up on a hill. We're just like, what the fuck? So we sat there, smoked a cigarette, and fucking, hit it off the tee. And all of a sudden we started going, and there was a fucking hill on fire. Like, in the middle of town, a fucking hill is on fire.
They were trying to, like, burn fucking weeds
Oops.
out or something, Like, well, they do, like, ditch burnings and shit like that and
No.
field burnings out here all the fucking time. And every fucking year, some dumbass starts doing his ditch burns and doesn't account for the fucking wind or the dry grass, and the fire department gets called from 3 different fucking counties. And
No, this was, like, legitimately fucking... As soon as we hit off the first hole, there was just sirens going off and just all these fire trucks going over there. We're like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, no, it wasn't a planned burn at all. Not even a little bit.
just
Oops.
some 4th of July goodness.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, apparently. Actually, today I was 4 houses away from one that was just totally burnt out.
Hell
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, the house is dead. Like, it's done for. Like, the second garage was literally like falling apart, like off of its hinges. Like, and you could see through like the house through out to the other side. Like, yeah,
Jesus.
I was like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, well, I gotta check this roof over here for burn damage now.
Yeah.
It's like this
fucking
is gonna
nuts.
take an extra like half an hour.
We had the same shit when we were in the last house.
Over in Newton?
Our neighbors, yeah, in Newton. Like, you remember how our neighbors were like some shady motherfuckers?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Probably like meth dealers or some shit. But yeah, like it was a whole fucking thing.
Get you.
No,
The,
yeah.
the neighbors
Well,
across the interstate, they're definitely meth dealers.
well, these motherfuckers had his like teenage son who had probably been on meth since he was like fucking 14. Like, he was like 18 missing all his teeth early. Like,
Oh God.
yeah, like totally fucked up, right? But
Holy shit.
this kid, like, so he got evicted from his apartment or some shit in Des Moines. So he moved back home to his daddy's house, but his daddy had already like fucking invited somebody else to live with him or some other shit. Like, they didn't have enough room, so they had like one of those like tin lawn sheds that they just put him and his girlfriend up in, like a tin lawn shed, and it's like winter in Iowa.
Hell yeah.
So they have like a wood heater and like some other
Oh.
shit in this fucking little tin shed. That motherfucker catches on fire. Catches the fucking garage on fire. And like the again, winter in Iowa, we're like all the fucking fire departments from 3 fucking counties show up and they're spraying this bitch down. We're like,
Oh,
hey,
fuck, that's awesome, dude.
should we like get
Leave?
the fuck out of here or something? They're like, yeah, you should definitely get the fuck out of here. We have no idea what's in that thing. They're like, they could have been cooking this or cooking that, or like we're over at this fucking place all the time. We're like, yeah, we're just
Yeah. Gone.
Yeah, yeah, you should probably leave.
we're out. Yeah.
Oh,
So we
fuck.
literally we had to wake up. Actually, I think Nikki was still pregnant with Gracie, so we had to wake up both of the boys. We had to grab the fucking animals, toss them in the vehicle with us, and go park down the block and sit there and wait at like fucking 2 a.m.
Hell yeah.
while the fucking firemen put this fire out.
Oh man.
Was there any cool explosions?
There were some like pops and bangs and shit for sure, but there wasn't anything that was like,
Like no meth lab exploding.
Yeah, well,
No,
that's kind
but
of a
I'm-
big explosion.
I'm pretty sure that was in like the basement of the house though.
Yeah.
It was just sort of like the little shed and part of the garage that caught fire.
Fair.
Yeah.
Still, jeez.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad you moved away from Meth City? Did you freeze?
Huh?
Aren't you glad you moved away from Meth City?
Me?
Yeah.
It's not really Meth City. I
Well,
mean,
Meth Central of your town.
No, well, I guess.
I mean, you go to Sioux Falls, and that's kind of Meth City.
Well, I think Indiana as a fucking whole is just meth country. Because, like, I don't know if you've ever talked to Turner, but that shit's fucking wild out there.
Dude, there's like 75% of the people who live across the interstate from me are on meth.
Pretty sketchy place over there.
Dude,
Well,
Keelan,
like, my hometown's kind of like that now, too. Because, like, I think around here, meth is even cheaper than weed. So it's like...
do you remember the whole Christy Nome were on it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But what?
Did you ever hear about her "We're on It" campaign? Yeah.
Oh.
JP, look up on Google, South Dakota, "We're on it."
Yeah. Seriously, look it up.
Oh, God, here we go.
Seriously, dude.
Dude,
Yeah. So this was a topic of conversation. So yeah, this was a topic of conversation. I had to work under Christy Nome for a little bit to promote this, so I want to tell the story.
Oh, okay, go for
God.
it.
So, we received a phone call where I was working saying, "Hey, we're going to be doing some promotional material. We're going to need your guys' assistance to be able to promote this as part of like the governor's hunt. I think is either the governor's hunt or the other thing that they did in Pierre."
No
Yeah.
idea.
So we find out about this like the day after they air the commercial, and I didn't have any idea because I didn't watch the news or anything, or I don't like the news because it's just
Or
full
you-
of terribleness.
you
What
didn't- you didn't
kind
watch-
of absolute fucking shit assery is
So-
this dumbass? Whose fucking marketing manager let them do this?
Well,
So
she
now-
paid-
Whose marketing
hold
manager
on,
is fucking
Keelan.
fired?
Keelan,
So now South
before-
Dakota
before
is
you
known
go
around
on.
the world as the meth
The
capital.
fucking
United
what?
So Keelan, before
Yeah.
you go on,
fuck.
she didn't like even pay somebody in South Dakota to make that ad. She paid somebody out of fucking Minnesota to make that
Yep.
ad. So the money didn't even like stay in the state. She went out of
Hold on.
state to
Hold
pay
up,
for this.
Hold up.
Yeah, man, feel free.
13. Because of meth in South Dakota, 13 people died.
Because of that ad.
What a
yes.
fucking campaign! Get the like, what? More people died to fucking obesity and fucking diabetes and smoking and fucking like what? Hold on, this is fucking obnoxious.
Yeah. So I had to help and assist with run this promo ad during one of these big
This is
events up in
The
Pierre.
most egregious shit I have seen in a long
Yeah.
fucking time.
Yeah, and my boss is all happily promoting her, and I'm just thinking to myself, nah, why would she sign off on this? She's not dumb, but she's not that bright for letting it go.
What the weird?
And people are
oh my
wanting her to
God,
go
bro.
for
Yeah.
president.
Yeah, Christy Nome should not have let that go through. She should have put a stop to it, but the one thing that I will say that it successfully did was it got people talking.
Yeah, you know what?
And that was the main
You want to
goal.
know what else it
Yeah,
did?
got people talking about South Dakota being a fucking meth state.
Do you want to know what else it did? It brought
Hold
people
on.
from all over the country
this fucking
to South
statistics.
Dakota to buy meth. It lowered the price of meth like by it's a third the cost of what it used to be because of that ad.
Oh man,
So they
Let's
thought
look at
meth was bad.
Indiana meth statistics.
They thought meth was bad before that ad. No, after that ad, it was just
what?
fucking terrible.
I want to fucking look at this. What is the meth capital? Highest meth use by state.
South Dakota
Top
now.
state. Oh, Michigan! Holy shit!
Well, yeah, because they're defund the police.
Yeah.
Yeah, their fucking governors are weird. Michigan, New York, Indiana, Illinois, North Carolina, California, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Ohio, and Florida. South Dakota don't even make the top 10.
Per capita?
Yeah, like states where meth
Oh,
related.
shit.
Oh, that's meth related seizures.
Oh yeah, this yeah.
Michigan, the meth capital. These are stats from fucking 2018 as well, which is obviously a little outdated, but meth use by state 2021. Still Michigan.
Still Michigan. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is meth-related deaths. So Michigan, New York, Indiana. It's still the exact same top 10. It's been the same top 10 for fucking 5 years.
Yeah, but you can't imagine that changing too much because those people aren't moving anywhere. They ain't got anywhere else to go.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
It still blows me away.
See, my thing is I would think that like Illinois, California would be a little bit higher on the list.
Oh, California is all about the nose candy.
Well,
the crack.
It's all about the nose candy.
They're about that crack and crack cocaine and heroin.
Fucking cocaine, bud.
So,
all about that nose candy.
So, East Coast is meth. West Coast is heroin. Middle of the country is where the interstates collide, and it's meth and heroin.
Oh, I'm like literally heart of the fucking United States, like middle of the middle, right?
No.
Like
South Dakota is.
Oh, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Geographically speaking, like I'm about as middle of the United States as you fucking get, right? Outside of like Missouri, which I think is like the actual middle of the United States. But
I think it's actually still South Dakota.
I think you're still fucking high.
Probably.
You stay off that fucking.
We're on it.
South Dakota's a fucking problem. All right, motherfucker's on meth. He's getting all his shit wrong. Like, that's fucking insane. Yeah, but they were talking about 13 meth-related deaths in fucking.
You know, meth. Dakota. You know, meth is a huge problem.
220. That's literally 10x, bro. More than 10x. Almost 20x.
Yeah. You know, meth is a problem in South Dakota when even the homeless people can get meth.
Well, I mean, I feel like that demographic of people are just riddled with, high-end illegal drugs somehow anyway. Because, well, I mean, at that point in time, you got to think, though. Like, that sort of lifestyle of person would rather spend money on fucking drugs, like hard drugs, regardless of how expensive they are, than like anything else. Food, water, fucking shelter, shit like that. Okay, and I'm gonna preface this by saying I have a lot of experience in this particular field.
What, being homeless?
No, I have a lot of experience in the like hard drug abusers field because my mother is one of 7 siblings that is not a felon for hard drug related crimes.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, she is the only one of her siblings that's not a felon, right? And every one of the other fucking siblings is a felon because of fucking hard drugs. So, like, I literally spent my entire life around fucking meth and cocaine and fucking crack, like
drugs are
that's
bad.
my life.
Drugs are bad.
Ergo the reason I live in a nice fucking house and don't do hard drugs, right?
So I found the geographical center of the United States.
Where is it?
It is really close to a place called Lebanon, Kansas.
Okay, Kansas makes sense.
Yeah, it is.
That's not including Hawaii or Alaska.
Oh, no. Shut the fuck up.
No, because if we actually went that route, there is actually an entirely different, like, set of,
Yeah,
I'm not going to go
it's
there.
called Pier.
No, it's not. It actually would be closer to Belfouche.
Oh, Beldouche?
Yeah. It's closer to that than anything.
Talking about.
Yeah, it's okay. You're not from South Dakota.
I'm not.
You're not missing anything, I promise.
Twice, actually. No, 3 times, actually.
Yeah, we hung out at JB's.
When I was up on a work trip. Yeah, JB's, yo, phenomenal fucking food, bro.
Oh, my God.
Shit. You want to talk about some banging ass burgers? Holy fuck.
Keelan, you've been to JB's, right?
Oh, you need.
You lived in Sioux Falls and you never went to JB's?
Oh
I have
my
no idea what
God.
that even is.
Oh.
You're missing out on everything. Next time you go back and visit in Sioux Falls, go to JB's.
I will
Seriously.
say the best burger that I've ever had was actually in Custer from the Black Hills Burger and Bun Company.
Nope, not even. Doesn't even compare. Burgers and fries. JB's is way better. Is
Bro,
it?
I'm telling you, that, like, I'm trying to think of a place that I've had a better burger. Like,
What about fries?
their fries are fucking great too. I think I got their what was it? It was their Cajun
Jalapeno?
seasoned fries.
Oh, the Cajun. I got
the Cajun seasoned fries, and fuck,
Dude,
Dude, I
what
got-
are you even talking about?
Oh, is it JB's?
I got
I'm pretty
JB Drywall and JB Enterprises.
no,
Sioux Falls.
I'm pretty sure it's JB's.
I mean, I have to go back there for a bachelor party here by the end of the month, so
Yeah, JB's Burgers, Apps and Taps.
I might.
No, JL,
wait, hold
JL
on.
Beers.
I think I know.
JL Beers.
Oh,
Yeah,
JL Beers.
Yeah, that's what it is. JL Beers.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Nope. Those burgers are ass.
You're so fucking high, bro.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
JL Beers.
I guarantee you, the burgers
What-
at the Black
what
Hills
is it?
Burger and Bun Company in Custer is the best damn burger you will ever have.
Nope.
I've eaten at
nope.
JL Burgers multiple
JL
times.
Nope. You're high.
Black Hills Burger and Bun Co.
Dude, you live close enough to go have dinner there. Go have dinner there one night. You will change your mind. I promise.
No, I will
you.
not.
Yes, you will.
Because the fries are probably shit.
No, actually, they're
Oh,
actually
no.
pretty good.
Holy fuck! All right.
Hey, so JP, in
I'm about to Google a distance. Oh, that's clear on the fucking west side. Wait, hold on.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
no, that's an hour away
Oh
from me.
my
Yeah.
god.
It's in Custer. That's why I specifically said it's in Custer.
Hey,
Jesus fuck.
so JP, in 4
It's
years,
just banging, dude.
in 4 years, we're gonna have our 5-year wedding renewal vows and shit because we got married in COVID.
Oh,
In
okay.
COVID.
During COVID.
During COVID.
Yeah,
And a lot of
fuck
people
you.
didn't come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like no
Yeah.
one came. So
Well, I came. Fuck you.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I came.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, you both did. And you guys didn't catch COVID like I did.
Well, technically, like your wife did. Did you ever test positive?
I never
Yeah, you
tested.
got it from your woman.
I mean, for things other than like herpes. And
No, dude, no.
gonorrhea.
Herpes, gonorrhea, clap,
There's a
know,
lot of that going around.
chlamydia, all of that is just.
That's just a Tuesday. I mean,
Yeah, that's just a Tuesday.
But the nose test, no, I tested negative twice, even though I couldn't smell shit.
hmm.
I still can't smell poop.
Bro, I lost that with Afghanistan. Like for real, the burn pits out there. Like
Oh,
I
heard.
can like I really like my sense of smell is super fucking like way lower. Like
Dude.
seriously, Gracie will like shit her pants, and I'll be like sitting there, and Nikki will get pissed at me because she's like, "I know you fucking smell her. Go change her." And I was like,
what?
What?
"I legitimately can't smell. I can't fucking smell that." Like,
Dude, when I fart, all I smell is burnt electrical. Like, that's how I know it's a bad one. That's what my nose smells, is burnt electrical. Like fucking wires burning in the wall. Even to this day.
yo, you should take some of them
Yo.
latex condoms out your ass so it don't smell like burnt rubber when you.
Shit. Those are still stuck up here from the fucking wedding when you were up here.
Hey, I mean, I like
You
to go hard.
You might have to go
I'm
splunking
okay.
for them.
Mm.
Fucking in 2 weeks.
Yo, I'm so fucking excited for Florida though. Like, holy
Dude.
shit,
It's gonna be awesome.
it really is.
It'd be fun for you guys.
I'm still trying to talk
Yeah.
talk
you
Lynn
should
into
fucking
skydiving.
come, Keelan.
I can. I literally can't afford it. Literally cannot afford it. Literally can't.
Even
How-
if it was just flights.
Yeah, I looked into it.
Ah.
Looked into it.
How can you not afford it? Like you can't afford
Wait,
to take time
wait,
off.
wait. Hold up. We're driving down.
I can't afford it.
How can you not afford it? Do you not have PTO?
Not that I can use at such short notice.
It's 2 weeks.
Because I already basically signed off on like not being able to go. So
It's 2
That's-
weeks.
more or less what it is. And plus, I have a bachelor party that I have to be at on the 20.
I mean, we're basically doing a bachelor party too.
The whole time.
On the 24th, 25th is when I have a bachelor party.
For like an entire week at a mansion in Florida.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Dude, I'm
Trust
stoked.
me, I want to. I really do, but
Hey,
and then also
bro, you know,
I
I'm
can't get
so
that many
fucking
days off
excited. I'm so
in a
fucking
row.
excited to see like Thad and Morgan, and like fucking Mark, like all these people I haven't fucking seen in forever. Like it's gonna be so sick.
dude, I'm
I
so excited to
invited-
meet everybody.
I
like, in
invited
person.
so many of the fucking guys from the Marine Corps, and like none of them can come because like Turner is still in the Corps and on fucking orders to go to Oki, so he can't come, right? And then I invited like Sutton and his wife, and they've got like some shit going on, and they're super about the COVID and shit.
Oh,
And then I invited Eric and Arena. They just had a baby not too long ago, and they just moved from fucking Denver all the way back up to Boston. So like they're in kind of a place with all
Limbo
that.
state.
Yeah, and then like Natalia. Do you remember Natalia?
No.
So there was a gunny in another unit in Cherry Point, Danny Hernandez. And so we actually met Danny and Natalia through an ex-girlfriend of mine, who was married to a Marine, out in Hawaii. And, you know, her husband was in the unit out in Hawaii with Danny. And so they went back to Cherry Point, and then we got stationed out of Cherry Point, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, Nikki was like talking to her about the whole like, you know, Marine girlfriend, Marine spouse, wife, or life and shit like that. And she was like, "Yo, you guys just got stationed out of Cherry Point, like the Danny and Natalia, like they're fucking awesome. Y'all should hook up with them." Well, Nikki and Natalia became like fucking best friends, like right off the rip. And at this point in time, I was like a Lance Cooley or a Lance
hell yeah.
Criminal, and Danny was a fucking staff sergeant, and I was not having that shit. I was like, fuck all that. Like, I ain't gonna go hang out with no fucking staff sergeant. Like, you go hang out with Natalia. I'm fucking dipping. Like, nah, fuck all this fraternization bullshit. He in a different unit. I don't give a fuck. Like, we ain't doing this. I ain't spending my off time around fucking senior Marines and shit too. Like, fuck all this shit. Like, but like.
You do realize that the only people that I really hung out with were sergeants?
I mean, I was a sergeant.
Yeah. You,
ain't wrong.
you, Kane, Bazayo. Well, they were corporals at the time, but then became sergeants.
Bazayo hit sergeant?
Yeah. He was freaking out. He called me up. He's like, "What the fuck, man? Dude, I just got a sergeant letter in the mail." Like, when he got out.
When he got out.
He was like calling me up, freaking out. He's like, are they calling me back? What the fuck?
Yo, they did the same shit to Sutton. He was out. He was moved back to Seattle with his wife and shit, and he got a letter in the mail, a promotion letter.
Yeah.
In the mail to Sergeant.
Freaking
He was
out.
like,
I bet he was freaking the fuck out, just like
yeah. He
Bazayo.
thought he was like getting recalled and shit. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I mean, he got out a year before I did, so I was like, man, you come back. Fuck it, we hanging. Like, let's do it. But he's like, nah, fuck that, dude. I'm out. Like, I don't want it.
Yeah. Dude, do you remember Ramirez?
Which Ramirez?
Israel?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know he's a fucking gunny now?
You know, Turner is a gunny now, or he's selected for gunny.
Iz has been a gunny for fucking 2 years now?
Jesus shit. Wait. Oh, bro, did you hear about Wright? You know Wright, right? Please
No.
tell me you know Wright.
I
Wright.
do.
Yeah, you know Wright.
Fucking
Wright's a
little nerdy
fucking
guy.
staff sergeant, bro.
What the fuck?
He is a staff NCO, bro.
Dude, what the fuck?
I lost my shit.
Dude,
when
who-
Sutton sent me that, I was like, hold up. How did this motherfucker pick up NCO? We non-wrecked that motherfucker like 8 times while we were in, so he wouldn't pick up corporal. Like, We get out. This motherfucker picks up corporal, picks up sergeant, and picks up staff sergeant.
Dude, who was Wolf Boy?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. That motherfucker is. I have dog DNA in. Yeah, like I got bit by a dog when I was, like 12 years old, and its DNA infused with my DNA, and now I'm part dog. Yeah, this weird motherfucker, right?
Oh, fuck.
I shit you not. Yo, I did not okay, so this is how I learned the story. We're out in Afghanistan. We're deployed with this motherfucker, right? So we are out in the fucking combat zone, right? Deployed in Afghanistan. And nobody trusted this motherfucker to begin with because he's like 4 foot nothing. He's like 65 pounds. He's like the weirdest motherfucker. This motherfucker, when he would run the PFD, this bitch would run like fucking Naruto.
Oh my god.
Arms back, running the fucking physical fitness test, right? I shit you not. Like the weirdest fucking kid you've ever met in your life. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he's not like mean or, anything like that. He's just a weird motherfucker, right? And like, I mean, nice guy. I mean, I can't knock him on any of that shit, but this motherfucker definitely did not have some shit right in his head. I don't know how the fuck he made it through boot camp. I don't, because I would have hazed the fuck out of this kid, right? But so I come in, and this was on my first deployment. So I was stationed out in Kandahar, and I get assigned to a 40-day long fucking working party, pressure washing the expeditionary, the AM2 flight line matting. It's like metal like the laminate flooring you buy for your house that snaps into each other?
Yeah.
So they make these like fucking 2-inch thick metal fucking sheets that are like 6 feet long, 2.5 feet wide that do the exact same thing. And that's what they use to make an expeditionary flight line. So they're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. They need planes to be able to land. They got the same sort of shit. And these things are like fucking 40 pounds, 60 pounds a piece, some shit like that. Well, they had a bunch of that shit that needed pressure washed off, cleaned up, and then stacked up and binded together to get shipped back to the United States to get fucking refurbished. So they put me, as a little Lance Cooley on my first deployment, on a 40-day long working party to pressure wash this shit off and fucking bind it up, throw it on pallets and shit like that, and send it back to the States. Mind you, this is in fucking December in Afghanistan, so we're pressure washing shit, and we're wearing like balaclavas and shit, and the mist is just fucking freezing to your face and shit. And this was like 40 days of it. It was absolutely terrible.
That sounds terrible.
So that is what brought me and Wright together, right? On Camp Leatherneck in Afghanistan. And so I went from Kandahar. I flew from Kandahar to fucking Leatherneck. And, Leatherneck is called Camp Cupcake for a reason. Like, it's like the strongest fucking hold point of American troops, or, well, NATO troops, whatever, in the fucking country of Afghanistan. But, like, we get there, and they put me on this working party, and I'm probably like a week into this working party already. And all the guys that we had from our unit that are on the base, they're like, yo, bro, come over here, you gotta hear this shit. I was like, the fuck? They're like, yo, you gotta hear this. So like these dudes literally like dragged me into the cans that we're fucking sleeping in. And they're like, real right, tell him, right? He's like, man, I told you guys not to fucking tell anybody. Like, it's not something I want people to know, right? Like, people treat me differently when they know.
Because you're fucking crazy.
I was like,
why'd you say something in the first place?
I was like, dude, you got herpes? Like, fucking, shit happens. Like, what? Like, it's like, whatever. And he literally goes through this story about how, like, when he was a kid, he got attacked by a dog. And when the dog bit him, the dog's DNA fucking infused with his DNA. And now he's part dog. He fucking howls at the moon on full moons and shit like that. Like, the whole fucking thing. And I was sitting there like,
oh, man.
Y'all gave this motherfucker a rifle with ammo? I was like, whose dumbass gave this motherfucker live rounds? Like,
they didn't give him fucking blanks?
No, y'all was like, this motherfucker's more likely to shoot us than any fucking thing else. Like, holy shit.
Oh man.
Like, this was the weirdest motherfucker I ever met in my life. Like, still to this day. Like, this is the weirdest motherfucker I've ever met in my life.
Oh man.
And he's a
I can
staff
imagine.
sergeant.
And he's a fucking staff sergeant. That's 100%. That is the reason I fucking got out of the Corps. Like,
Yeah.
the absolute drastic change that happened from the time that I went in 2010 to the time I got out in 2015, like there was a massive swing in like everything, like policies, procedures. Like, when we got in, we would legitimately get physically fucking assaulted by NCOs if we were fucking up. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you would fight motherfuckers for fucking up, right? And that was normal. Like, that was the fucking baseline, right? I got a page 11, which is like a less severe written punishment, right? I got a page 11 for screaming, like literally just yelling at a lance corporal when I was a sergeant before I got out. Like, I got in trouble for yelling at a kid.
Did you hear that I got fucking non-wrecked?
Well,
And
you're
I-
kind of a shitbag, so don't spread
Well,
it.
yeah, but dude, I got non-wrecked 4 times. I only knew of one.
I guarantee you, I myself non-wrecked right more than 4 times.
I got non-wrecked 4 times. I only knew of one of them.
Well, I think that's like against UCMJ.
Yeah. It said name Marine did not sign.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I found out fucking 2 years ago that I got
That's fucking
non-wrecked
shit.
3 extra times without knowing
That-
about it.
That doesn't fucking surprise me at all, though.
No.
As fucking shit as the admin process is for the Marine Corps, like, specifically.
Yeah. It was bullshit.
Yeah, it's fucking ass.
But, all right, gentlemen, we are right at 47 minutes. So this has been a long ramblings. So let's
That's what happens when you invite the fucking talker, bud.
hell yeah, man. No, I enjoyed it. So we're gonna hop off of ramblings and jump back into what? What are we playing, JP?
Probably Cold War.
All right, we're gonna jump out and play some Cold War. Like always, if you have something that you want us to talk about, leave it in the comments. Over there, I think, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Yeah. And JP, thanks for joining us for this one. You'll have to come by some other time too.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
next
Now
time
that I
we'll
got all
probably
my
have to-
shit set up.
Hell yeah, we'll have to keep it
No excuses.
Yeah.
closer to 30 minutes though, so people don't just get pissed off at me like, oh, what the fuck, you got JP in here now? It's another hour.
Yeah, they'll just know. Like, every time you say, like, special guest, J Pizzle,
Expect
JP,
extra time.
Asmo Ricky Rick. Fucking-
But if you want to join us over on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Mr_Jazzerciser, and we'll be playing with JP and Keelan over there, possibly a couple other guys. So thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And leave us comments, give us a like, whatever you want to say. But okay, thanks.